Everyone, this video is for English 103. We are looking at Module 10. And let's take a look at our activities this week. The first one I want to look at is the quoting assignment. When you click into it, you can see there is a document. It's an interactive document, which means you're going to have to use that document and write on it. And don't forget, you will have tools in the quoting sources section of the resource section. So make sure you look for those in the resources. But let's take a look at our document. Remember, you just click on it to download it. And what this is an excerpt from Jib files. We took some excerpts and we're practicing our quoting. So if you follow the directions, you can see there are 3 excerpts. So excerpt 1, excerpt 2, and I do want to point out excerpt 3 is probably supposed to start right here. There was a typo. We kind of missed that heading, so I apologize for that. However, let's talk about this. You want to read all of it, right? You've probably already read the article, but I want you to read the excerpt again, be familiar with it. And what you're going to do is choose a quote from the large second or third excerpt and use it verbatim, which means exactly to build a quote sandwich. So essentially, from after here to the rest is where you're going to choose to quote from. Now, why did we give you excerpt 1? Well, we gave you this one to kind of provide you with some background information so you can use that when you are mentioning files. Remember, you have to introduce the author, kind of address credibility. So if you are not familiar with the 3 I's or the quote sandwich, make sure you go back and review those in resources. But let's come back to topic. So you're going to read this. You are going to choose a quote from anywhere after excerpt 2. You got to do this twice. You got to use it verbatim, which means exactly. And you have to construct a quote sandwich using the 3 I's. And you will be doing both of them as if you are mentioning vowels for the first time in your paper. Again, this is why it's important that you review this so you can use some of that information. Then what you can do is you're going to add a topic sentence and make it, kind of a beginning to your paragraph that will capture the whole point of what you're going to write about. Now, I do want to emphasize that I am not asking you to build an entire paragraph, but you do have to have all the elements of the I's, which means it has to be enough of a paragraph that gets it to the reader's understanding. So I guess for the most part, most of you are going to build a full paragraph. So if you don't remember the 3 I's, remember it's introduce the author, integrate it within the essay, there is your quote, and then interpret its meaning within relevance. So you're just practicing the quoting. That is a big part of your essay that's upcoming. And that's why we have you working on this particular assignment. Okay, so let me click out of that one. Let's go to the next one, topic selection forum. So this is our discussion forum. And in this particular one, you need to answer the following questions using complete sentences about your topic. And in order to show you've chosen a topic and the direction you're going to go with in your research paper about that topic. So make sure you address the 4 parameters from the prompt. That's your instructions, just so you know, okay, this is how I'm going to have to write my essay. This is what it's going to be expected of it. So I do want to emphasize these need to be answered in sentence formation. And then, of course, do replies to 2 others following your instruction. It's very similar format we have been doing all semester long. So the last one for module 10, summary assignment. Watch the video. And then what I want you to do is complete this activity. So download your worksheet, watch the video first, But then on this, it's interactive, enable editing. Oh, sorry. I gotta move it back over. I apologize. Um, so find two sources in the databases. Remember, it says in the databases. That's why we show you the database video of how to maneuver and work that. And they have to be related to your potential topic. So don't just randomly pick. Do a little bit of reading. Make sure you get one that you're going to be able to use. So after you locate them, you have to answer the following questions for each source. So source one, what's the author's full name, credentials? In other words, you might just search for these. Sometimes it gives it to you in the abstract. Sometimes you got to Google it. You might have to do a little outside research of the database to find the credentials of the author. Title of the article, remember it's a full title, and remember to use quotations if it's a title of an article. If it's the title of a book you find within the database, you italicize it. And then, of course, do a summary on it. What are the three main points you want the audience to understand about that article and the potential for integrating it within your essay? So do that for two sources, please. And reminder, the video is helping walk you through this, but you need to go to the SMC databases to get your sources. No other sources for this particular assignment. That is it for Module 10. As always, reach out to me with any questions or concerns, and I am happy to help.